going back to the ring. That match is on September 27th. That's this coming Wednesday, folks. This coming Wednesday. National Wrestling Association midgets and the tag team bout are going to be on that card. Plus Chris Adams, Hacksaw Sawyer, in a tag bout against their arch enemies, Rib Oliver and Abdullah, the Sheikh Hussein.
That's Wednesday, October 27th, 8 p.m. So make the plans now. You're going to hear Dutch giving a lot of play-by-play of the action out here. We got a very nice letter from a lady in Pendleton on behalf of her sightless friends, and we've got a lot of our sightless friends out there, Dutch, that are very avid wrestling fans and followers of big-time wrestling, and we love every one of you. We appreciate your following of our sport, and Dutch is going to do a lot of play-by-play, so you can follow it right along with the action in the ring.
Yes, but for the grace of the good Lord, we would be blind, and anything I can do to help the people that can't see, if I can make it a little more pleasurable for them, I'll be glad to do it. Here comes Chris Colt, and here's matchmaker Don Owens.
The final event be the best 2 out of 3 falls on a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 230 pounds from Los Angeles, Chris Colt. His opponent in this corner, 236 pounds from London, England, the sensational Englishman, Chris Adams.
Needless to say, I wonder who the favorite is in this bout.
I don't know, but I wonder which one is Colt.
I wonder what Colt's doing with that chain in the ring. Oh, Bar spotted it already. That's quite a dapper outfit that Colt has on there. That must set him back a good shekel.
Uh-huh.
Incidentally, these boots these guys are wearing, a lot of people say, you can buy them anywhere. Try to buy a good pair of wrestling boots, folks. You're going to pay from $250 upwards. Most of the boys buy their shoes out of a place in the south of Dallas, Texas. There's a fellow down there that custom makes every one of these boots. There's another place over in Columbus, Ohio, where we get them. But they are very expensive. You can get them anywhere from just regular leather up to crocodile, alligator, which are illegal. And I've seen some jabronis wearing them.
Is that right?
Personally, as long as it had leather on the bottom and it's laced up the front, that's all I cared about.
Well, Sandy Barr, the referee, is checking Mr. Colt's attire, and Mr. Colt is taking offense.
I don't know about Chris Colt. Sometimes I think he's right here, and sometimes I think he's on Mars. I don't know where he is half the time. He wanders sometimes. The one thing he will do, he'll wander in and punch you right in the mouth when you're not looking.
Right. I hope you have an opportunity to see Chris Adams in action tonight with foot action. And I'll tell you, this man is really something to see. He can kick you from behind the head from standing right in front of you. Uh-oh. We may have things starting already.
Did you hear that all the way up here?
Oh, yes.
And Chris just took that. He's just standing there.
I'll tell you, we may see some of this foot action right.
Chris Colt better get himself in gear. He's liable to get the starch beat out of him while he's got his little outfit on there.
Boy, look at Adams. You don't get a man like Adams mad like that before the fight starts. He's going to get mad enough after it starts. Sandy Barr is... Sandy's really got a lot to do right now, even before we have the ring of the bell.
There goes one piece of attire, another piece of attire that he's trying to stick down the back of his trunks. He didn't quite get it all down there.
Well, the fans see that. That's pretty obvious. He's got that belt sticking out of the back of his trunk. Sandy's... He won't. There he goes.
Am I seeing things right, or does Chris Colt have an earring in his left ear?
Yeah.
That is extremely dangerous in this business. If he had a side headlock put on him really severely hard and was taken over in a hip lock with that side headlock, that earring, if the snap broke off, it would pierce that artery that's right under your ear there. That's a very, very bad move. Never wear any attire on or about your head when you're wrestling except wrestling headgear. Thus far, Chris Colt hasn't laid a hand on Chris Adams.
Is his apparel by the book? Is that legal? Can he have all those little things on there?
As long as there's nothing pointy or anything that he can use in there, and he can't very well use those little buttons he's got on his shorts, because I think if he tore some of them off, his britches might come down on him.
Look at this. Look at this. What'd I tell you, huh? You haven't seen anything yet. Because you will not only see it, you'll hear it.
Last week, Chris Adams, or was it the week before, Chris Adams delivered a kick to a man here at the arena, and this arena was jam-packed, and you could hear the sound of the impact of the kick over the crowd noise.
That's right. That's right. Now you could hear it clear back at the concession stand. Chris Adams and Chris Colt.
There's a go behind by Colt. It's an amateur move. Chris trying to dig it down to the fingers. Keep that body weight forward. There's a takedown, amateur takedown by Colt. Chris going for the hands again. Chris Adams, that is. Colt on top. He's in the... So there's a takedown. So there's a hair by Colt. Pulled him off.
Use the
Adams
hair.
Up on his feet.
If your school has a club, organization, or something you'd like to raise money for, we're starting our fall booking for the Washington, Oregon school system to help raise that money. And you can call 686-3085 and talk to Dutch Savage and tell him who you'd like to help out your school this fall.
Or your club, or your organization, or any benevolent outfit that'd like to book a wrestling card in their town or city, anywhere in the Pacific Northwest. Cole has a full Nelson on Adams. Adams trying to brace it. Cole, look at Cole.
Hey, look at that.
He's using that bottom rope for leverage. Danny almost caught him. Oh, no, referee. I didn't put my foot on that bottom rope. That rope's just shaking from sheer fright.
Yeah.
Even if the referee thinks and knows it's happened, he has to see it. He must see it.
Yeah.
Sandy's breaking him up. Barr must have seen it.
Uh-oh.
That's one thing you don't do, Colt, unless you want to be under the jail for about 6 months.
Well, especially to Sandy Barr.
Right.
Sandy's been in there with the best of them.
Yes, he has been around a long time. Our other National Wrestling Association official, Luke Brown's off tonight, taking the night off. There's a try for a full Nelson again by Colt.
Oh, he's got his hair.
Take a look at his hands. You see it?
Yeah,
he's got his hands in his hair.
Hands full of hair back there.
Barr can't see it. Colsey was choking him from the front. Shrewd individual is Colt. He's not to be taken lightly. Oh, there's a rear bump. Oh, Colt says that's a little low, Rex.
Now he's got 20 seconds to get back in the ring, get back to business.
Colt doesn't want to wrestle. He wants to run.
He's closing his ears to the bedlam.
Yeah, I see you've got the sheet out for the November cards. We're going to be in Tacoma on November the 14th. Super big tag match up there. Chris Adams, or Hacksaw Sawyer and Stan the Crusher Stasiak are involved. Now, I understand Stasiak is going to be allowed to tape his fist, if I am not mistaken.
Oh. Colt using the trunks now on Adams. That's not exactly one out of the book.
That battle I was telling you about in Tacoma, that's right. Stan Stasiak's going to be allowed to tape his fist in that tag match. He's going to be tagged up with Hacksaw Sawyer in Tacoma on the 14th. Going against Abdullah and Oliver. And listen to this. Chris Adams is going to be handcuffed on the outside to the assassin, so the assassin can't interfere in that bout.
Mark that one down. That's the 14th at Tacoma. November.
Sawyer's mad. He's been burnt. The Crusher's back in town. He's going to have his fist taped in this bout. Stan Stasiak, 6'5", 280 pounds, and with his fist taped yet.
Oh, boy, you can hear that one up there.
There's a vicious right hand to the forehead. Chris Adams, that is. There's the leg trip. Sitting out with an arm bar. Both those feet snugly up by the neck and chin and armpit.
You see the face he's making at the crowd.
Chris Adams, I don't know what's the matter with Chris. Sometimes I think, well, I won't say it. Chris is an unusual character. He's been known to travel around.
Oh, he's biting his hand.
He's biting his hand. You're right.
This guy's a real gentleman, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Look, he's got his trunks.
He stomps Adams' hand. There's a standing arm bar. He's got it hooked in on the elbow. Chris Adams had enough of this. I'm going to punch you right in the mouth, and when he does, he turns away. Bar turns away momentarily, and the hair, and down goes Adams. Colt says, I didn't do a thing. Can you believe that?
Yeah, well, he's definitely not out to win the popularity poll tonight. You know, we were talking about November. As long as you've got your November calendar out there, mark down the 15th. We're going to be in Grants Pass, the high school gym.
That's in Oregon.
Right. And in Washington and Findlay on the 21st of November, at Riverview High School. Always have a lot of good action over there, haven't we?
Yes, we do. Go down to the 29th for me.
Oh, the 29th down there in Lapine, Oregon.
Lapine, Oregon. We're going to tell you, there's no towns too small, no cities too big that we won't take a wrestling card to for the benefit of the people that are involved in the school system down there. They want to make some money for the school. Give us a call. We'll come down. Lapine has a population of about 450. There's 3 other surrounding towns they're going to draw from. They're expecting a sellout. It's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it's a beautiful area down there, though.
North Marion High School.
Country.
North Marion High School, too, is halfway between Woodburn and Canby. That's going to be the 30th of November. The main one we're concerned with is this coming Wednesday night in Seattle. That's going to be the shootout. Abdullah and Oliver against Hacksaw Sawyer and Chris Adams in the National Wrestling Association midget. Adams has got him in a...
Oh.
Almost had him. Chris has got to hold that arm. He won't let go of that arm. Now he's using the rope for leverage. He suckered Barn to get in the outside there, saying, he said, tomorrow afternoon, I won't take this today. Get up out of there.
Look at that. You're trying to choke him again. Working his arm over, then trying to choke him.
Barr picked him up by the beard. Oh, that's a right-hand shot. Sit out right on the leg. Right on his arm, rather. Excuse me.
You know, Dutch, sometimes Colt forgets that he may be out of range of Sandy Barr, the referee, but the camera is right on him.
He doesn't care about the camera. The only thing he's concerned with, and every individual that's in there is concerned with, is that referee. Now, believe me, if Adams could get away with something when the referee not seeing it, he'd do it too.
Oh, look at that.
But Chris tries to wrestle like a gentleman, tries to wrestle scientifically, but he'll fight fire with fire. Oh, there's a good one. Fire with fire. That's a good one for the Sheik. Right?
Yeah, that's a great one for the Sheik, yeah.
Colt is just about pushing the limit with Barr. He's trying everything, trying Sandy's patience. He's a professional, ladies and gentlemen. You got to give him some leeway. A very fancy move by Colt to no avail. There's a try for a head scissors by Adams.
He's just about got it.
He scissors it right in there. Colt still has a hold of that wrist. He's got it locked in. Now he's going to try to go south with it. He bit him.
Come on. Yeah, I think Adams has just about had his fill of this stuff now.
His countenance is changing.
Now, look out. Get ready now. We may see this...
There's a second forearm, and Colt takes him down by the hair right in front of the referee. And I'll be dipped if he doesn't bite it. Now he pushes it.
What's the matter with him?
He's crazy. He starts pushing the referee around to get his license taken from him.
You can't go around doing that.
In case you just tuned in, there's a
look at that.
cartwheel by Chris Adams. He takes him down. There's a knee drop to the arm. Adams, he horses on it again. There's a takedown by the hair.
Well, this guy just doesn't care. He just doesn't care.
There are 9 minutes remaining in the bout.
Here we go, into the turnbuckle, and into the air.
Oh, what a backdrop! Colt came down with icicles on him. Boy, that had to hurt. He almost hit the ceiling on that one.
Going to take a breather on the cement.
Straight up in the air.
Yeah, he may come back with a nosebleed now.
Boy, Adams just catapulted him up there.
Must have landed on his back of his head down there in the concrete. Oh, he looks like he's about to take on some of the fans. Look at this. Oh, boy, that...
Oh, there's a slam by Chris Adams. Really powers him in.
Oh, he really did. Look at this.
There's a right hand by Chris.
Oh, he's not going to wait for this.
Colt tries to get out of here and go home. Oh, he posted him with the shoulder.
That was right into the pole, friends.
Boy, they may be going through the time limit on this, and we've still got 3 breaks remaining in this show.
Well, the count is on Mr. Colt out there. Boy, that's really got it smart. He went right into the metal pole there. Now he's crawling back in, and Chris Adams going right back to work on it. Here we go. Oh, that used his head on that one. Oh, what goes up must come down on the head.
Holy mackerel, right on his head.
I think he's out.
Adams is reaching for the ceiling.
He is.
Look out! Holy mackerel, what a pin.
I think he's out.
Knock him out.
Look at him.
Boy, if he gets up from that, he's a better man than I thought he was.
Oh.
You're in charge, Don.
He sprouted wings on that one. Mercy. Look at that. Chris Adams, the winner of this bout over Chris Colt. And we'll be right back after this timeout.
Here comes Solid Gold. Solid Gold Party Rock. 52 certified #1 original hits by the stars who made them great.
Baby love, my baby love.
Hot town, summer in the city.
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now.
I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around.
I love him, and where he goes I follow.
Now I'm a believer. I can't see me loving nobody but you.
Johnny Angel,
Here he comes.
come on, boy, see upon me.
Keep away from a runaround Sue.
He's so fine.
You get the who's who of American rock and roll.
Sugar, sugar.
52 original hits by the original stars on 5 LPs, 5 8-tracks, or 5 cassettes. Your choice, only $19.95.
On Blueberry Hill.
This diamond ring doesn't shine for me anymore.
Kansas City, here I come. Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Sugar pie, honey, but sugar pie, we can let a man should be.
Oh, yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Tonight you're mine completely.
1, 2, 3.
Solid Gold Party Rock. Remember, these are the original hits on 5 stereo LPs, 5 8-tracks, or 5 cassettes. Your choice, only $19.95. Only here, only now.
To order, use your MasterCard or Visa. Call toll-free 1-800-323-1717. In Canada, BC residents call free 112-800-268-6364. Or send check or money order for $19.95 to Party Rock, Box 7000-64, Palm Springs, California. Canadian orders at $2.
I don't really believe that Chris Colt got up after that. That's a sensational move, Chris. That's a beautiful move for a pin.
Thank you very much, Dutch. He's a hard man to wrestle, but I'll tell you what, I know I can beat him, and I will. You people watch. What I really want to speak to you people about is this. You see this? Remember last week, this man here got burned by the Sheik's fire. Now, I didn't like that at all. Hack had to go into hospital. There was a lot of commotion, a lot of bad feelings about it, and I'm going to team up with Hack, and I'm going to take on Rip Oliver, and especially the Sheik, and I want both Hack and myself to give 500% towards this match because I know you two guys are dead.
Sheik, what you did to me, you humiliated me. I've never... Somebody coming up here on national television fell on fire. I had to dive 10 feet over here, shove Dutch Savage out of my way. You burned me. You cost me a lot of money to go to the hospital to get this taken care of. This ain't the first time this happens. You throw powder, pepper, salt, acid, I don't know what it is. But come to, when we see you Wednesday in Seattle, Chris and myself, I'm going to remember what you did to my arm. And Sheik, I'm after you for revenge. And Rip Oliver, I hadn't forgot what you did to me. But Sheik, I want you more than I've wanted anything in the world. And me and Chris Adams will get the job done. So Sheik, what's behind your back?
Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. Chris, I know you got to get back out of the ring for the start of the second fall. There are 6 minutes. There are 6 minutes remaining in the bout. 6 minutes remaining. Don, I'm a jack of all trades tonight, timekeeper and everything. Back to you, I quit.
Very versatile, Dutch. Versatility and talent reigns right here on Big Time Wrestling. Okay, we're starting out right away.
Correction on that. Correction. 4 minutes.
Look at this.
Time. 4 minutes wrestling
Not wasting
time.
any time. Chris Adams, Chris Colt. Oh!
Got a little messed up on the timing here tonight on the TV time limit. There's Colt trying for a slam. He caught Adams off guard. Colt's going up to the top rope. He's going to do the same thing. Is he's dropping or not?
Oh!
He did this. He went to school on that.
Yeah, he did.
There's a count. 1, 2,
He's got it.
3. I'll be dipped in snuff. This match is all even.
Now we're going to have Colt wants the match. He
Will
wants to
be.
be awarded the match.
Excuse me, Don. We'll be right back after this. We're going to be talking to Paul Ellering.
It's Malacca Rattan's October sale.
Paul Ellering.
You know, Dutch, a lot of people have asked Precious Paul. Some of the greatest things I've ever done in my life. Was it setting a world record? Was it becoming one of the strongest men in the world? Was it becoming a great champion wrestler? What was it? What was that great event that stands out in your mind? And do you know what I tell them? It was that day when I looked in the mirror and I said, I have now learned to live with perfection.
Oh, that's disgusting. We're going back out to the ring for the finishing of this bout. We've only got about 3 minutes remaining on the timekeeper's watch. 3 minutes remaining in the bout.
Chris Colt and Chris Adams. You know, Chris Adams has been looking for a partner to team up with to go after Oliver and the Assassin. And
Wasn't that Ellering disgusting? I've seen people stuck on himself, but that's ridiculous. Granted, the guy's a great wrestler. Granted, the guy's strong, but he instructs me to call him Precious Paul.
I don't know, Dutch. Who's going to argue with him?
I am.
All right.
Can you imagine what his initials are? PPE.
You tell him that.
You got that?
You tell him that.
Well, now that he's back in the dressing room away from me where he can't harm me, I'll tell him that.
Yeah.
That man's so stuck on himself, it's unbelievable. Here we go, the final fall. Even the bell rings. What's Oliver and Abdullah doing out there? Chris Colt. Sawyer's out there. There, I didn't even see Hacksaw walk up. Hack walked up. There's guys outside the ring. There's guys inside the ring. The Sheik is backing up from Sawyer, and I don't blame him. Sawyer's got blood in his eyes. They're going to take a walk. There's a thumb by Colt. Boy, I didn't even see Hacksaw come up there.
I didn't either. We got the security people.
Hey, there's a slam by Colt. There's a tackle. One tackle. Chris goes down, gets out of the way. Oh, my God!
Did
I've never seen anything. Oh, my gosh!
Oh,
he just about took his head off with that kick.
You hear that?
Oh,
Look
my gosh!
Oh, he's out.
That's one of the worst kicks I've ever seen in wrestling. Did you see it? He just about took his throat out of him.
He took his teeth out, Dutch. I think he lost a couple of teeth on that one.
Look at it again! Look at the top rope!
Oh!
Oh, right behind the head. He stomped him in the throat with a kick behind the head.
What did I tell you about that
Unbelievable!
kicking ability of Chris Adams? That man is...
Oh, if we only had an instant replay. He just about took that man's head off from the front under the chin, and then he banged him on the back of the head with another kick. You could hear it all over the arena.
19. He's going to be counted out.
20. That's it.
That's it.
Colt is out of it. The winner, Chris Adams of our TV main event. Don't go away, folks. I'm going to be talking to Abdullah Sheikh Hussein and Rip Oliver here very shortly.
We'll be right back.